Hey, I'm Jem Mulno, and I help business owners generate leads and grow faster by connecting them with ready to buy customers. Now, imagine this for a second. If everything I had disappeared overnight, no clients, no fancy tools, no team, and all I had was a laptop, $100 in my pocket, and the same knowledge I have right now, how would I rebuild my business completely from scratch? No connections, no followers, no credibility, just me, my laptop, and my brain. That's exactly what I'll walk you through today, step by step. Because let's be honest, rebuilding a business isn't about luck, ads, or algorithms. It's about knowing where to start, what to focus on first, and how to get momentum fast without wasting time on fluff that doesn't pay the bills. So here's how this is going to go. We're going to break this down into 5 simple, actionable steps right here. Okay. Step 1, picking the right offer that actually sells. Step 2, finding the fastest way to get attention and start conversations. Step 3, turning those conversations into book calls and paying clients. Step 4, delivering results so good that people refer you without you even asking. Step 5, stacking everything into a system that grows on autopilot. And by the way, if you're a business owner and you don't want to go through all this trial and error yourself, that's literally what I help companies with. I generate qualified leads so you can focus on closing deals instead of chasing cold prospects. If that's something you'd want help with, check the links in the description to get started. All right, let's dive in. So if I had $100 and a laptop, the very first thing I'd think about wouldn't be tools, it wouldn't be ads, and definitely wouldn't be branding or logos. It would be this one simple question. What problem can I solve that people will pay for immediately? Because when you're starting from zero, cash flow is king. And the fastest way to create cash flow is by solving painful problems that already exist in the market. Pick an offer that sells. Here's the truth. Most people start with a product. I start with a pain. Think about it. When you walk into a pharmacy, you don't buy a random medicine just in case. You buy something because you need it, because something hurts right now. Business is the same way. People don't pay for nice to haves, they pay for relief. They pay for outcomes that make their problems go away fast. So the first thing I do with my $100 and a laptop is to find a painful problem that's urgent, specific, and already proven to make money behind it, to have money behind it. Let me walk you through exactly what that looks like. Step 1, go over people already complaining. I'd open up Facebook groups, Reddit threads, and LinkedIn posts where small business owners hang out, especially local service businesses in the US like realtors, gym owners, med spas, roofers, chiropractors, all those types. And I'd start reading their posts. You'll see things like, does anyone know how to get more clients for my gym? We're spending on ads, but we're not getting any calls. My pipeline's been dry for weeks. What's working for you guys right now? When I see posts like that, I get excited because behind every complaint, there's a wallet waiting to open. Step 2, identify what you can fix fast. Now, every time I find one of those posts, I'd ask myself, can I help this person get more customers or leads quickly? The answer is yes. That's where I'd plant my flag. Remember, speed matters here. You're not trying to build a complicated business model, you're trying to get traction fast. So I take that pain point and turn it into a clear, results driven offer. Something like this. I help X business type get Y result in Z timeframe. Super simple. It's not fluffy. It's not corporate. It's direct. For example, I help real estate agents in Texas book 10 qualified homeowner appointments every month using simple automation. See how specific that is? You instantly know who it's for, what it does, and how fast they'll see results. And that's what people pay attention to. When you say something like that, business owners don't need a long pitch. They instantly get it. They think that's me, that's my problem, I want that result. Boom, you got their attention. Step 3, test the clarity of your offer. Before touching a single tool or spending a single dollar on anything, I'd go and test how my offer sounds to real people, because if your message doesn't click, nothing else matters. So I'd share that offer casually in conversations or even comment under relevant posts. Something like, hey, I've been helping realtors get 10 home buyer appointments a month with simple automation. Happy to share if you'd like. If people start replying with curiosity, like how can you DM me, then congrats, you got a winner. If not, no big deal, just tweak it. Maybe your audience is wrong or your result isn't specific enough. It's not about perfection, it's about direction. You're looking for that one message that makes people lean forward and say, tell me more. Step 4, anchor your offer in emotion, not just logic. Because here's the thing, people don't buy services, they buy feelings. A realtor doesn't want automation, they want relief from stress. They want predictable clients so they can finally breathe. A gym owner doesn't want marketing. They want to stop worrying about empty classes. When your offer speaks to that emotional relief, you instantly stand out from everyone else screaming about systems and funnels. And that's the mindset I'd use from day one. Forget products, forget features, forget big promises. Start with a pain, design a fast result around it, and frame your offer so clearly that people instantly say, yep, that's exactly what I need. That's how you make your first dollar, even with zero followers, zero ads, and zero reputation. Okay, so now that we nailed your offer, you know exactly who you're helping, what problem you're solving, and what result you're promising. It's time for the next big challenge. How do you actually get in front of people who need what you sell? Because let's be real, you can have the best offer in the world. If nobody sees it, it's just sitting there collecting dust. So let's talk about how to get attention fast without spending a single dollar on ads. With just $100, ads are completely off the table, but that's not a limitation. That's a gift because it forces you to do stuff that actually works or works quickly. Organic outreach and value first visibility. Here's the exact playbook I'd run. Step zero, pre-work that pays off. Make your profile do the selling. Okay. Photo, headshot, headline formula, etc. Have the banners, have an about section, featured, etc., etc. When your profile is clear, conversations convert. Your messages don't have to sell. Your profile does it for you. So this is a step-by-step guide you can copy as well. It's very detailed. It has everything you need. Okay. Step one, find the right people. Again, we're doing research here. Like I said in previous videos, use LinkedIn filters, company size, etc. And then the goal is again 30 to 50 targeted profiles per day that we can send connection requests to and send notes that feel like a handshake, not a pitch, which is step number two, of course, where we send connection requests, small little messaging sequences, as you would say. And these are all here. So no links, no pitch, just a door crack here. We just want to get these people's attention through means that don't cost us a lot of money, aka for free, because we only have $100 to start with. Okay. Step three, start real conversations, not sales speeches. Again, the openers are always permission based, and the links, appointment links, are always permission based as well. These are easy to answer and lead them straight to the pain point. You're not pitching, you're listening. You want to talk to these people, see what their problems are, and how you can fix it with your offer. Step four, mirror, diagnose, offer a tiny win. Once they reply, use the simple flow right here, mirror, diagnose, and offer a tiny win. If they say yes, you've earned trust. Now you're the helpful expert, not the cold messenger. I have detailed videos on these processes in my channel. That's why I don't want to go through too much detail, but I put them again in the slides for you so you can copy all these processes and read through everything, pause the video and stuff like that, because we have other stuff to go through this video. Step five, move the convo to a call gracefully, get permission, and then, drop your link. Calendly is for free. You can sign up for Calendly. Again, our budget is $100, so we don't have a lot of money. So we don't want to burn through that. Okay. And then just offer some specific time slots and then attach your link there. You can use a schedule, but it will be better. So if they don't reply here, which is step number 6, we put them in a follow-up rhythm that doesn't feel clingy. If they don't reply, day 2, day 4, day 7, we all have we have some follow-up sequences here where we want to see if the client, if the lead is not even lead, if this person even turns into a potential lead, and then a potential sales call and a potential client. So we got to see if they reply here. Friendly, respectful, consistent. You're the steady voice who helps, not hassles. These are what all these follow-up sequences do. Okay. We have a bonus here as well. Add a light content drip, 15 minutes a day. Post 2 to 3 times a week to warm your audience while you DM. Okay, we want to have this so that, we don't have a ad budget here because we only have $100. So we want to take advantage of everything that's free. 2 to 3 times organic posts will nurture your leads as well. Mini case snippet, checklist posts, before and after screenshots, blurred, etc., etc. This builds name recognition, so more of your connection requests get accepted and more DMs get answered. Now we have some tools here because we need some tools and they're all free. So these are great. Okay. Google Sheets, Lead Tracker plus follow-ups. You can even use this as a CRM if you set it up correctly. And this is a great CRM. A lot of multimillionaires use this just as a CRM. So this is for free. Beautiful. Calendly or cal.com, free tier, free, beautiful. It's a scheduler. We need this. Okay. Loom, free minutes are enough for micro audits. Loom for free is enough. You don't need to pay for the premium subscription here. The free version is more than enough. Okay. Zoom, Google Meet, again, for free. Awesome. We can hop on video calls here. Notion, which is for scripts and templates and having a little dashboard there, keeping things organized. This can be your project management tool and everything else. This is it's like a Swiss Army knife. You can use this for a lot of things. Okay. Gmail, canned responses to avoid retyping, or you can also use stuff like, Grammarly, which is free as well for like checking your things, you're checking grammar on your stuff. And you can also integrate that with free versions of AI. You also want to use some free versions of AI if you want to like create different variations of the scripts and follow-up sequences I showed you earlier. So this stack costs around $0 to $20 in costs and covers everything you need. Now, once you're having those conversations, people will start saying, sure, tell me more. And this is where most beginners fumble. They either overtalk and drown the prospect in details or oversell and trigger resistance. So let's keep it simple. I'll show you exactly what to say to turn friendly chats into book calls and then turn those calls into paying clients without feeling salesy. Point three, convert conversations into clients. When you're starting from scratch, no credibility, no testimonials, no team, your biggest advantage is how genuine you can be. People can feel when you're being real. They can also feel when you're desperate. So the secret is to lead like a helper, not a hunter. Here's how I do it step by step. Step one, keep the tone human and curious. When they reply with something like, yeah, tell me more about what you do, I wouldn't jump straight into a mini presentation. Instead, I'd keep it conversational and curious. Sure thing. The way I usually help is by building simple lead generation systems that get your ideal clients reaching out to you directly. Want me to show you what that could look like for your business? Notice how soft that sounds? There's no buy now pressure. It's calm, confident, and focused on them. It creates space for them to say yes. And when they do, that's your cue to take it to the next level. Step two, move from DMs to a quick call. I wrote down some stuff here. Just follow the processes. Okay. It- it's going to feel like a friendly strategy chat, not a sales call. You want to keep that aura with all your language and your attitude as well. And the one sentence here, like, awesome. Let's hop on a quick 15-minute Zoom call so I can see what you're currently doing and show you exactly what the gaps are. No pressure, no pitch, just clarity. What day but works best for you? That one sentence, no pressure, no pitch, just clarity, makes people relax immediately because they've all been burned before by people who promise a quick chat and then hit them with a full-blown sales monologue. You're not that guy, you're different, okay? So step three, use a 3-step call script that flows naturally. When you're on the call, think of yourself as a doctor trying to diagnose the problem. Okay, you want to understand them first, you want to identify the gaps, and then finally offer help. Okay, this is very important, and you want to follow these processes. These are you just gotta notice what they say. Handle objections, and the tone always has to be friendly, always has to be natural, and there will be no hard selling here. Okay. Step four, stay calm when talking price. Say your price clearly, then stop talking. Let the silence breathe. They hesitate. You can gently say, totally get it. How about this? We'll start small, get some quick wins this month, and if it works, we'll scale up. Sounds good. But you don't want to like offer discounts here. Like I said in other videos, like do this with caution. Just don't be desperate to close the sale. If your service costs a certain amount and it's going to cut into your margins, you're just not going to feel motivated to do the work. So just stay calm and clearly state your price. Step five, make it easy to say yes to. The key is to remove friction because we don't want to over complicate. We don't want to complicate the decision. Once they agree, just say perfect. I'll send over a quick summary and send a simple payment link. Once that's done, I'll get your setup running right away so you can start seeing leads this week. Step six, the mindset that closes deals. You don't need to be the most experienced person. You don't need fancy results yet. Okay. People hire energy. People hire confidence. When you sound like, hey, I've got this, let's fix it together, they believe you. And that belief, that's what turns conversations into actual cash. Okay. You're all set now. You've done it. You landed your first paying client, but Here's where things get interesting because this is the moment where 90% of people slow down. They think, okay, I've made it, time to chill, but not me. No, no, no. If I only have $100 and one client, that client can't just be like that one client can't just be a client. They've got to become a referral machine because one happy client can turn into five more. That's where your growth starts to snowball. Let's talk about how I deliver results so good people can't stop talking about you. If I could sum this section up in one line, it would be this. Your reputation is your multiplier. When you're starting from scratch, you don't have ads, you don't have a big brand, and you don't have hundreds of testimonials. What you have is your ability to make one person so happy they naturally talk about you to others. And that's the best marketing in the world, results that do the selling for you. Step one, focus on emotional impact, not just the numbers. Don't say we got you 47 leads. Say you got 15 new clients booked in 2 weeks. That's your slow season fixed. Okay. We're going to move into step number two. Use Loom videos to bring results to life. Record a casual, friendly Loom showing the dashboard and break down your face, your voice, your excitement builds trust way faster than a plain email like, client name, just wanted to show you, etc. etc. Like the stuff, uh, the little personal touch, your face, your voice, your excitement just builds trust way faster than a plain email ever could. Because people don't remember what you did, they remember how you made them feel. And when they feel like you genuinely care about their growth, they'll want to share that experience with others. Okay, step number three, ask for referrals. After showing results, simply say, by the way, if you know two or three other business owners who could use the same system, I'd love to help them out. You'd be doing them a favor, and I'll make sure to take care of them just like I did for you. Okay? People are busy. They need a little nudge. If they're happy, they're gonna tell their friends, of course. Okay? And you show them the results, and then simply add this line at the end of the Loom video, maybe. Okay? No pressure, no awkward sales ask. Just a casual, confident question that plants the idea in their head. You'd be surprised how effective this is, really, because referrals from a happy client are 10 times easier to close than any cold leads. They already trust you, they've seen the proof, they've felt the results. So when they tell their friend, hey, I worked with this guy, Jem, he got us 15 new bookings in 2 weeks, that referral comes pre sold. You don't need to pitch, you just need to confirm details and onboard. Step number four, turn clients into mini case studies. Okay. Ask permission to use their story. Write a short post with facts and confidence. You can write something like this. I put an example here. It's standard, but you can play around with it. It looks good. So 2 weeks ago, I met blah, 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 blah. And then they booked 15 new clients. Consistency wins. Okay, this is a nice case study where there's no bragging, just facts and confidence. Then tag it with a soft CTA. If you run a similar business and you want to work with us, DM me the word leads and I'll share how we did it. That is perfect. This post now does double duty here. Okay, it shows proof of success. It attracts more of the same type of client. That's how your work compounds. One client leads to another and another and another, and that's a flywheel effect right there. Okay. Step five: over deliver, then under promise. Okay, clients just deliver extra work so that clients get caught off guard because they're surprised that you're delivering this much value for that amount of money. Okay, so over deliver, always over deliver, then under promise. Step six, track and celebrate wins together. Every time a client gets a win, even a small one, celebrate it with them. Okay, this is very important. Like they got to be grateful as well for the wins. Like make sure they understand that this is a win in some context. Then a client they might not understand what's going on, but they will know. They'll know. Most of them will know. Okay. When you highlight their progress, it reinforces their decision to work with you. They start to think, I'm getting results because I chose the right person. And guess what? That's when they start telling other people about you. Now that I've got 2 or 3 clients and solid proof that what I do actually works, it's time to shift gears. Let's talk about how I built simple systems that scale. This is a continuation of what we're doing. Okay, we're building a command center. So at this point, I've got a few clients. The offers are working. The results are coming in. Okay. The referrals are starting to roll. Now the mission shifts. It's no longer about hustling harder. It's about building smarter. Because if I keep doing everything manually forever, replying to every DM, tracking every lead by hand, sending every follow up myself, I'll hit a wall fast. That's where systems come in. And the beautiful thing is, I don't need fancy enterprise tools or a big team to build them. I just need clarity, simplicity, and consistency. So here's exactly how I'd set up my mini automation machine. It's just $50 to $100 reinvested for my profits. Okay, we're profiting here. Okay, we're right here. Oh, switch sites already. Okay, build a command center. I'd use Google Sheets and Notion to track stuff like leads, status, notes, and from conversations. Follow up dates, very cheap to set up and very effective to have. So you stop guessing with these systems and you start managing your pipeline like a real business. Step two, automate scheduling like Calendly. We wanna like start paying for the plan now, which is like $14. So we want to get professional here. You can set automatic email reminders so clients actually show up with the paid version. So this will instantly boost your conversion rate so we can make more sales. Step three, automate follow-ups, consistency without burnout. Go high level if you want an all-in-one CRM plus automation setup, and instantly AI if I'm focusing heavily on cold email outreach. Both are good. You can also have subscriptions for them simultaneously. And yeah, it comes from doing the small things automatically every single day. So you want to automate what you can. Okay. Step number four, document everything. Once my setup is running, I document every single process, which is right here. I skipped slides. There we go. Okay. You want to make sure everything's documented. Hire a VA if you have to, because scaling isn't about working more. It's about working less with better systems. Step five, keep refining your rhythm. Here's the mindset. I keep on improving my system daily. I do a feedback loop where I have to improve my systems on a daily basis. Okay, what is working, what is not working. So we're scientists here, and we want to keep reforming, changing things, improving offers, etc., etc. All right, this is how we work. So let's wrap this up and bring everything full circle. If I had to rebuild everything from zero with just $100 and a laptop, here's exactly what I do step by step. Pick an offer that solves a painful problem, get attention through organic outreach, turn conversations into clients with simple calls, deliver results that create referrals, build systems that scale. That's the blueprint. That's how I'd go from nothing to my first few $1,000s and rebuild momentum, fast, lead, and smart. Now, here's the truth. You don't need fancy tools, viral videos, or a massive audience to rebuild a business. You just need one clear offer, a few genuine conversations, and the discipline to show up consistently. That's it. Because the people who win in business aren't always the smartest and the most experienced. They're the ones who take imperfect action and stay consistent long enough to see results and keep trying. So if you're watching this and thinking, I wish I could start over like that, you can. You can literally start today, okay? And if you're a business owner who doesn't want to spend hours chasing cold prospects or figuring all this stuff out yourself, that's exactly what I help companies do. I help business owners generate qualified leads and book appointments consistently so they can focus on closing deals and growing revenue instead of stressing over where the next client will come from. You can check out the link in the description below. Links, I have multiple links there, so check any of them out to get started. I'd love to help you do this faster. Hey, and if you found this video helpful, do me a favor, hit that like button because it helps more people discover content like this. And I want to keep helping you guys, obviously. And if you want more practical breakdowns on how to grow your business, generate leads, and build real systems that scale, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next video. I post videos like this every day, every week, all designed to help you grow smarter, not harder. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Jem Molyneux, and I'll see you in the next one.